Black and beautiful risings, everyone. I hope that everyone is doing vainglorious, beautiful, lovely, dandy, delightful, however you feel like doing, just as long as it's positive. You guys, pardon me, I'm in the middle of hot flashing, and they're coming back to back to back. Don't ask me why. I can't tell you why. The body is a different kind of thing. You guys, I am tanned. My arms are mainly tanned. My face in here, I am really tanned up. Anti-who's into it. Y'all don't care about my tan. That ain't what I came here to talk to y'all about. You know, for the past 5 years, I have been seeking employment in an area where the people are very different, very, very different. If you don't come from this area, they don't want you working. Recently, my hubby, who is a veteran, job has closed down permanently, and he's been seeking employment. As we seek employment for my husband, who has always made a very good living, we're noticing that for what he does, they're not paying. It's like the pay has been cut completely in half. And I'm noticing that not just about in his field, but in all fields. I've talked to people who have bachelor's and master's degrees, and they're not making any money. And what they're saying, this meets the cost of living. I wish that some of those employers, some of those HRs would try living off of what they're offering people to live off of. Gas is extremely high. Food is extremely high. A lot of the jobs says that if you're not bilingual, don't bother to apply. In a country where we were forced to speak English, now, if you're not bilingual or multilingual, don't apply for the job. This is pure discrimination. Pure discrimination. The way that things are going, nobody's going to be able to afford to eat, pay their rent, their mortgages, because the rent is off the charts. I thought about selling our home and renting. It's just ridiculous. And for what they're paying, they know that you cannot survive off of it. It's, when I say literally cut in half, and some of it is below the half, some of it is a third. I couldn't even believe that. I live in a state where minimum wage has not changed. It is $7.25. They think by offering you $10, $11, $13, which they say is their highest pay, that you're doing something great. Listen, people. The people are literally working slaves. If you're making $13 an hour, I know, be grateful for a job. But if you're making $13 an hour, figure in healthcare, figure in taxes before you even get your check, figure in all the money that they take from you in federal and state, and then factor in if you have a family, or even if you're single. What can you really buy to eat at the store, making $13 an hour? What rent can you pay, making $13 an hour? My husband has 5 years to go before retirement. He didn't think that he'd be looking for work at this moment. He thought, another 5 years he can retire and, be out of the game. So we thought, okay, maybe we'll just let him not work and draw Social Security. People. If he were to draw his Social Security, we'd have just enough to pay for our home. What is happening here? What is happening? I remember when the age for retirement was 50. People were retiring, getting their pensions, and moving from New York to Florida. The age limit went up to 55, and we just so happened to not be in that group. So, now the age limit for my husband, and I may be in there, is 67. The age limit for my children, I think, is 72, 75, something like that. So you mean to tell me you're supposed to spend your whole entire life working, not enjoying yourself, because nowadays you don't even get a vacation. It's PTO, and you're forced to take it. You don't get any sick time. So what can you really do? What can you do? America, shame on you. You have SHIT on the people. You really have. I'm disabled. Some mornings I can hardly get up. I'm disabled, and they won't give me my check because I have a husband that I won't move out of the house from in order to get a piece of check. Because if they gave me my check, my disability check, I would be homeless getting a disability check because I wouldn't be able to pay the doggone rent. America, again, you have SHIT on your people. Just imagine if your people decided that we were no longer going to be your slaves, that you had to work for yourself. But the people won't do that. They're too afraid. But just imagine if they had the mind. If they all came together and stopped the rich from getting richer while we're out here being poor. Just imagine. Just imagine. And people, listen. The only way that you are going to get these people to stop treating us as working slaves is to stop them from making what they love the most, and that is money. That is money. Shut them down. Shut them completely down. Let them see, and not for a day, because for a day, you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. Shut them down. Stop working for a month. They can bring all the foreigners they want into this country to work for them. And that's what they're doing. They're saying that we don't want to work. Let me tell you about a position. Well, I'm not going to name the company nor the position, but the position has been up since 2021. I have watched it. They take it down. They'll put it back up. You have recruiters right here on YouTube telling you the game that these corporations and companies are playing. They don't want to hire anybody for the position. They just keep putting it out there. Then they say that Americans, especially us who are African, don't want to work. They ask, are you Hispanic? I put down yes because I am. I have Hispanic roots. Do you speak Spanish? I speak pequeño. I don't speak a lot of it. So I'm not bilingual. But that is discrimination. I saw a job that would be perfect for my husband. But guess what? He does not speak German. So how are we in America? How are we in America? But we have to speak the language of another land in order to get a job. What is truly going on here? Democrats, Democrats, what is really going on here? I encourage my people to open your eyes. Pay attention. Pay attention. And those of you who are Caucasian, who thought that America loved you, that you were included, look around you. You're so full of hate that you're not paying attention, that you have become their N-word too. You were always their N-word. But guess what? You didn't think so. You thought you had privilege. You don't have privilege. Only they have privilege. Money talks and BS walks. They don't care about you guys either. Wake up, America. Wake up. Stay woke. Have a great day. Peace.